of innocent blood, all right? Because there's a difference between a righteous killing and just murder. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, if someone commits murder and you put them to death, that blood is upon their head. All right, that's not defiling the land. But if you're just killing somebody in cold blood, unjustifiable, like those Israelis are doing to the Palestinians, all right, then that's just murder. Okay. That land must be cleansed of that blood, just like this land, man. All right, because they stole this land from the Native Americans, right? They murdered them. They gave them smallpox. They tricked them. Okay, they didn't do it. They didn't come here on terms like they were ready to go to war. No, they came here like they were trying to find peace, man. All right, and then they stabbed them in their back and broke all the treaties. Okay, so this blood has to be cleansed off of this land by what? By shedding the blood of him that shed it, man. Which means the daughters, the sons of those people, man. That's what it means, man. Okay? It doesn't mean those people are going to dig them up and bring them back to life and kill them. No, man. First of all, these people are their forefathers, man. Okay? Their foreparents, they are them, man. All right? And when we speak about slavery and these things, all these Edomites are guilty, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get Isaiah the 14th chapter to prove that. Alright? This is Isaiah 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. Alright, so it says we have to prepare slaughter for his children, man. So you say, oh, was it me? I wasn't born then. Guess what? You're going to have to pay for that, man. They passed the tab to you. Okay? But going even deeper, you are your forefathers, man. There's something called reincarnation in the Bible, and that's why it's written. Alright? The Most High is not unjust, okay? There's a reason why you're getting judged, man. Alright? And it's not because, it's because we're white. No, we don't give a... First of all, you're not white, number one. You have to learn colors, man. There's no such thing as white people, man. Alright? You're Edomites, man. You're red, okay? And the rest of the nations are brown hue for the most part. Okay? The only reason these nations look like kind of like pale skin is because they mixed with the Edomites, man. That's the only reason. You might have some Moabites that look very pale, but naturally these Moabites, they're brown skin, man. The majority of them are all brown skin. Okay? Same thing with the Arabs, man. Alright? They didn't look like that before, but a lot of them mixed with the Greeks. Okay? So now a lot of them look very pale. But most of them are dark, man. They're either brown skin or they're either light brown or dark brown, man. Okay. So you Edomites you guys gotta learn colors, man. All right. This is let me read that again. This is Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. Alright, so we're going to have to take these Edomites out, man, for the iniquity of their forefathers. So forget about what these Edomites say when they say, listen, man, that wasn't me. I didn't agree with that. If I was there, I wouldn't have done such and such, blah, blah, blah. Right? Because at the end of the day, they are those forefathers, man. Alright? These Edomites that you see walking around, they were actually the ones who had you in slavery, man. Literally them. Okay, they were the ones hanging you, man. Alright? They were the ones who were scalping the Native Americans. These same children you see, man. Okay? That's why it says prepare slaughter for his children. Alright? Now let me get matter of fact, on that note, let me get what's that? Revelations. Why what? Pardon me?
No, it was nice. It was not.
I don't understand what you said. What you said?
I said you trivia and then you put the camera.
On myself? Yeah. Okay. A lot of bug outs out here, man. This is Revelations. What's that? 13 and 9, is it? I haven't read this one in a while. Okay. This is Revelations 13 verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. he that leadeth into captivity, all right, these Edomites led us into captivity, right? Which captivity is another way of saying slavery, okay? So he that leadeth into captivity, he that killeth with the sword, Salakia, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, all right? And that's why it says what it says in Isaiah the 14th chapter, man. We're going to take them captives whose captives we were. So when we say these Edomites are going into slavery, these other nations are going into slavery, we're saying that because of their actions, man. Okay? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right, going back to Numbers, the 35th chapter, the 33rd verse, man. All right? Because the blood defileth the land.